You don't become your future self by wishing, hoping, or waiting. You become your future self the moment you hold a frequency your past can no longer survive in. Today, you'll learn how to embody the identity you've been rehearsing until it becomes the only version of you that exists. Welcome to Quantum Life. Over the last 9 episodes, you've learned how identity forms through awareness, prediction, emotion, memory, and relationships. But there is one final piece. The moment when all of this becomes effortless, that moment is embodiment. Embodiment is the shift from "I'm trying to change" to "this is who I am now." It's not intellectual, it's not motivational, it's not temporary. It's biological, it's energetic, it's quantum. At Northeastern University, Lisa Feldman Barrett discovered that emotions are predictions. Your brain constructs emotional states based on what it expects to feel. And when you repeatedly rehearse a new emotional state, your brain begins predicting that state automatically. Your emotional baseline becomes the anchor of your identity. Meanwhile, at HeartMath Institute, researchers found that sustained emotional states entrain the heart and brain into coherent rhythms, measurable, stable frequency patterns that influence focus, resilience, and decision-making. Your identity is not just a mental story, it's a physiological broadcast. Every thought has a signal, every emotion has a vibration, every belief has a frequency. And the world responds to the frequency you live in most consistently. This is why temporary motivation doesn't change your life, because the frequency of the old self is still stronger. But when your new emotional state becomes your default, when your nervous system memorizes the future identity, you no longer have to force change. You attract it, you stabilize it, you become it. This is coherence, this is resonance, this is embodiment. Quantum physics mirrors this beautifully. In coherent quantum systems, like lasers, energy becomes exponentially more powerful when waves move in alignment. Identity becomes powerful the same way. When your thoughts, emotions, nervous system, behavior, and relational field all move toward the same self, the old identity collapses. You can't go back, not because you don't want to, but because your nervous system no longer supports the old frequency. Think of your future identity, not what they have, but how they feel, how they breathe, how they respond to conflict, how they treat their body, how they carry themselves in a room, how they speak when they're alone, how they act when no one is watching. Those states are not outcomes, they are frequencies. You don't wait for the life to feel them, you feel them to create the life. Let's make this real. Close your eyes. Imagine one emotional state your future self lives in effortlessly. Peace, confidence, self-worth, groundedness, clarity. Now bring that emotion into your body. Feel it in your chest, feel it in your breath, feel it in your posture. Hold it for 1 minute. That minute is not visualization, it's rehearsal, it's installation, it's embodiment. Your nervous system is listening. Your predictive brain is updating, your identity is shifting. Do this daily and your baseline changes. Your default emotional setting changes, your future becomes familiar, and your past becomes irrelevant. You know you've embodied the new frequency when the old triggers don't activate the old self anymore. When old relationships don't pull you back, when old patterns feel foreign, when your body doesn't resonate with old fears, when your nervous system refuses to collapse into who you used to be. This is the final stage of transformation. When your biology and your consciousness agree, identity becomes stable, reality recalibrates. Life reflects the frequency you've become. And here's the most important truth. Becoming your new identity is not an event, it's a frequency you return to again and again until it becomes home. In quantum physics, coherence creates order out of chaos. In human life, coherence creates identity out of intention. You're not becoming someone new. You're returning to the version of you your soul never forgot. Thank you for watching Quantum Life and completing the Quantum Identity series. If this journey shifted you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who is ready to rise. You'll find all recommended books and research in the description below. And remember, the identity you choose is the reality you live. Become the frequency that matches the life you want.